Best caking, I think, is a cross between mine or Jenny Ann's this year's. Mine because Augustine did it to my face and I totally wasn't even expecting it. I didn't even know that people still did that past age 12. And Jenny Ann, just because Amina got her so epically, if you see on the video on Facebook somewhere, thought those were really good. So yeah.
There's only one person I've caked in our class, and that was Becca in Taiwan. I think it was the best because it was the most satisfying caking ever.
I think the best caking was when I caked Christy on the forehead very slowly. But yeah, actually that was probably the lamest caking. I think the best caking was probably when Christy caked me because I was so surprised. And like at first I was angry, but now I'm good. And I got you back, Christy.
Okay. The best caking was when Paul Cho got a styrofoam plate and put some whipped cream and then smashed the plate onto Christine's face. And I think it hurt her, but it was the most thorough caking that we've had.
You know what the best caking is? The best cake.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I definitely do.
Well, okay, so like it was like I think it was in January of
2010.
last year, right?
Yeah.
Like so like I think 4 or 5 people got caked.
4.
Yeah, and like so first I think it was Charles that got caked. Like someone like got him.
No, I think it was Peter.
No. Peter was later. Peter was later. So like the caking was like it was just a paper plate with whipped cream, and like someone got Charles like on the side of his face
I think
like
it was
this.
Christine.
Dude, let me tell the story, okay? So Charles got hit on the face, and then someone else got hit. It was either like Sophie or something.
Peter.
And, okay, you can tell the story.
No, go ahead.
No, and then I was gonna say that like while all this commotion was going on, everyone looked at Peter, and Peter was lying down on the couch, and he had like a plate on his face, and he was like completely silent. Yeah, and then the best caking on that day was when I victoriously grabbed Christine by the head, and then I took the plate and went like this, and then it was pretty awesome. I felt really bad afterwards because like afterwards she was like shaking and like I think she was like I think there was some like whipped cream coming out of her nose a little bit, but yeah, that's the best caking.
I would have to agree. No, that was actually my answer too. Because multiple people got caked, so it was pretty epic. After all that was happening, you could see Sarah trying to escape, but then Sophie ran after her.
I think Natalie got cake too, actually.
Oh, maybe because it was her birthday.
Okay, so best caking. Unfortunately, I don't think I was there for this one, and I might not have all my facts straight. But I guess that's how legends are born anyways. But I think there was this one time that Christine Chen, you know, small, cute, nice, gentle Christine Chen, got like pwned by caking. Yeah, I don't have all my facts straight, but I think it went down through our class history as one of the meanest cakings ever for such a small individual.
Best caking definitely was January 2010 when we celebrated like 5 people's birthdays all at once, and then I think at one point someone just started caking one person, and then it kind of just like escalated from there. Like when everyone's distracted on that one person, like someone else caked another person, and then it went on, and it was just like crazy. Yeah, that's pretty memorable.
So I think the best caking was it was either right before or right after winter break when we celebrate all the December and January birthdays. But so we were at 303 and we were all eating a really frosting heavy cake, and Next thing you knew, someone got Charles really badly, but he missed like the front of his face. I forget who it was. So it was just like all along the side, and he looked like Sonic the Hedgehog. So we're all like, ah, Charles. And then like I think what happened was Paul caked Christine really hard, and so she was like, yeah, I just remember like the entire plate was just like transferred onto her face, and it was a lot of frosting. And the funny thing was, like, she had so much frosting on her face, but she didn't realize it at the time. And we were like, Christine, do you want a towel? And she was like, nah, it's cool. I'll just wash it later. And just like walking around with frosting, and she didn't see it until later. So that was kind of funny. And the funny part, like the funniest part was when it was like all kind of dying down, and someone was like, Peter! And so you look, and Peter's like reclining on the easy chair, like, and his mouth is open and it's like frozen expression, and there's like frosting on his face like this. And like I guess Melody had like silently caked him while no one was looking. That was really funny, and that was the best one.
So this wasn't really a caking. This was more of the surprise itself. I thought this was the most memorable surprise, and probably like the one where the person was most surprised. And so what we did was, in my apartment we have two entrances. We have a side door that goes down to the garage where the garbage is, and we have a front door. And so what we did was, it was Jason's birthday, and so I thought of this plan to surprise him. And so what we did was, I left the house as if I was going to go walk his sister. But what I was actually doing was I was letting the people into the building to come to our front door of our apartment. And then while I was doing that, I told Jesus and Elsa to start washing the dishes and clean the kitchen, and then be like, oh hey, Jason, can you come out and help us out and take the garbage down? And so that's what they did. He was like, hey Jason, can you help us out real quick and take the garbage out? So Jason comes, grabs the garbage, and he goes out the side door down to the garage. And when he goes down to the side door, we bring everybody in through the front door and into our back room. And so like everybody's in them. So basically it appeared that everybody came into our apartment basically while Jason was actually inside the apartment himself. And so then he came back, and then when he came back to the back room, everybody was like surprised. He was just like so stunned. His face was just like pure surprise. It was pretty awesome.